In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I made 2% on Canadian dollar yen alongside all of my members in the group. I'm just quickly going to break it down. You can see on the right hand side here, this was the position I took. You can see that this red arrow here indicates where I sold. And then obviously this is where I took my take profit 1. And then obviously we'll go over what this means afterwards. So basically, just going to kind of go full screen on it. On the left-hand side is the yen basket. If you have followed me for a while, you will understand what the yen basket is. It's basically an index which has all the basket of currencies together paired against the yen. So it shows how the yen is performing as a whole. Think of the DXY, the dollar index. Think of that, but for the Japanese yen. It is super effective. The win rate on this way of trading is absolutely ridiculous. You're looking at about 80%. You can see there the blue boxes on there are positions that have won. The red is position that has lost, and the purple are positions that have missed. So you can see following that, we're in a good spot. Now, this trade itself happened in and around this area at the 6,700 level. I'll quickly break down the reasoning for why I thought the yen basket was going to get strong at this area. At the time, from this pullback, we had a 50 Fibonacci, we had a nice break and retest level of these highs, and we also had the 6,700 round number. From this position, I took a 2% partial, so 2% added to the balance, and then I left a runner, which we will go over now. So if we go over to the right-hand side of the screen, this is the Canadian dollar yen. So if I just go into replay mode one moment, I will show you the thought process behind why this happened. So if we look and go into full screen, you can see here, if I hover over the left-hand side of the screen, you can see that on the right-hand side of the screen now, it moves in accordance with the candles that we are talking about. So you can see here on the left-hand side, there was 3 bearish candles which came down into my level. On the right-hand side, you can see that at the time, there was 3 bullish candles coming into my level because this candle here was bullish. So at this moment, once my alert goes off on the left-hand side on the yen basket, this indicates that the yen is going to get strong. If the yen gets strong, I want to find a currency that looks like it's about to hit a weakness level. So if we look here on the Canadian dollar yen, a very simple kind of play presented itself. You can see here, you've literally got the most perfect support and resistance level that you could probably find. So as price was coming down to this level, I entered on this candle here. So I did do a live execution. There was a 20 pip stop loss on the position, and my take profit 1 was 20 pips. Now, some of you might say 1-to-1, that's not the best risk to reward. It is what it is. This strategy has an 80% win rate. So it doesn't matter what my risk to reward is, because the most profitable way to trade it is by taking take profit 1 at 1-to-1. So that's the reason for the TP1. Then I leave a runner, which I let continue run within the market. And then if any counter trend positions play out, I can increase my risk and maybe even take a risk-free position. Okay. So you can see here, if we look on the right-hand side, price literally pushed straight into the area, and then within about an hour, me and the members profited from this position. Obviously, I'm going to put some screenshots on the screen, as the video is going on. And then all that happened, price on the right continued to push down. At its highest point, I think it was 4-to-1. It nearly reached 5-to-1, but then you can see what happened following this. We then had some US news come out, and price took me out break even. So 2% overall on the position. Very simple position that I did take. Left-hand side, yen basket reaches an area of strength. On the right, Canadian dollar yen reaches an area of weakness. Play them off against each other and profit from the move. So that is basically how I made 2% on Canadian dollar yen with the community. The links are below if you do want to join the groups and, learn and earn at the same time. Any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.